If you own a Mazda or know someone who does, you'll want to watch this video all the way through. I'm going to break down what's behind that musty AC smell and wet cabin filter problem, and most importantly, what it might cost to fix it. Maybe you've noticed a weird wet dog or mildew smell when you turn on your Mazda's AC, or maybe your car's HVAC just isn't smelling fresh. Sometimes you might even find your cabin air filter, also called the pollen filter, damp or soaked. If that sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. Mazda owners across the country have been reporting this for years. It's not just one model or year, it's a widespread issue. The most commonly affected models include the CX-3, CX-5, CX-30, Mazda 3, and MX-5, especially from model years 2017 through 2022. But honestly, it can happen to almost any recent Mazda. So, what's actually going on? There's a document floating around. NHTSA ID 031-25, also known as Mazda Service Alert SA-031-25. This isn't a recall, and it's not a safety notice. Instead, it's a technical bulletin Mazda sent to dealerships to help them diagnose and fix this exact problem. The NHTSA, or National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, keeps track of vehicle safety issues. But this document isn't about safety. It's Mazda's way of telling their techs, hey, here's what to look for if a customer complains about musty smells or a wet filter. Here's why it happens. Water from rain, car washes, or even just condensation can get trapped in the HVAC system. If the drains are clogged with leaves or dirt, or if a hose gets knocked loose, water can't escape. That moisture sits around and the cabin filter ends up wet, creating the perfect environment for musty odors. Mazda's Service Alert tells techs to check all the cowl and HVAC drains, clear out any debris, and make sure every drain hose is properly attached to the HVAC case. If a hose is disconnected, that's usually covered under warranty. But if it's just clogged, the fix is often on you. The next step is to replace the wet cabin air filter. If it's soaked, it won't do its job, or smell great. Mazda also recommends a few tips for car washes. Set your HVAC to recirculate on low, or just turn it off, to help keep water from sneaking in. Online forums are full of Mazda owners sharing their experiences. Some say running the fan with the AC off before parking helps dry things out. Others swap the filter themselves or use special cleaning sprays. But for many, the smell keeps coming back until the drains are cleared and the filter is replaced. Bottom line, this isn't a recall, but it's a well-known issue with a specific Mazda service alert and a clear set of recommended steps. If you're dealing with a musty smell or a wet filter, you're not alone. And there are solutions. Stick around, because in the next part, I'll break down exactly what it might cost to get this fixed at the dealership, or what you can do yourself to save some cash. Mazda can apply an air cooling coil coating to the evaporator. It's like a deodorizing treatment, but heads up, it's not covered by warranty. It's a maintenance service, so expect to pay. Owners are DIYing this too. Run the fan with the AC off for a few minutes before parking, swap the cabin filter yourself, or use AC cleaning foam. So what's this going to cost you at the dealer? If you need the drains cleared and a new filter, you're usually looking at anywhere from $80 to $200, depending on your dealership and location. If you need that coil coating deodorizer, tack on another $100 to $200. DIY can save a chunk, especially for the filter. That's the scoop. Drop a like, leave a comment if you've had this problem, and subscribe for more car tips. See you in the next one.